DMV Culture Club, and we are back with our final guest of the evening, Mr. Young E-Class is in the building. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
So, why that name, Young E-Class?
It was originally just E-Class, and my mind gave it to a free ride. My mind, I was locked up with. I always been like a real thinker when it came to getting around shit in prison. So he was like, man, you're probably like an extraordinary class of people. I don't call you E-Class. And the young got put on there just because, you know, where we from, the young. So like, it don't really got nothing to do with age, it's just young, like E-Class and shit.
Extraordinary class of people. Why do you feel like he thought you were in an extraordinary class of people? What did you feel like you displayed when he saw?
Man, he was with me in every prison I ever been in. So since a juvenile, going up to the adult system. So it's a lot of rules and that shit strict and all. I get around all that shit. I always found a way to get around it, not only for like illegal activities, also to do positive shit like for the youth programs and the music groups I created. So he just was like, man, you always find a way. You always find a way and have like a solid support system with like you know, get people involved and get people to support the shit. So he just was like, oh, you're a real thinker, you're a real leader, and he gave me that job.
So incarceration, 13 years.
Yeah, 13 years.
So you had to really become a man in prison.
No thinking, had to like that. I went in the adult system, max 2, the cut. They closed it down at 15. So it was like boom. It was like no plan, not even speaking on only violent shit, but on a mental level, because you got dudes that'll mentally trick you out of money or manhood or just your insanity. So you gotta be ready. A lot of niggas ain't made it. A lot of niggas feel short. I just wasn't gonna fall short, not only because of me, but I represent my family, and my family like really means something out here. So I couldn't do it because of that. I love my mother too much, love my father too much, love my last name too much to go on there and like fall to any wild shit.
You spoke on your mom, your brother, who we interviewed earlier, Dutch Talk TV. He said you all lost your mom about 3 months after you got out.
Yeah. Basically, she told me she was gonna make it, so she fought long enough for me to get home. Like she fought, and she was good. Like when I first got home, she was walking, talking shit and all that shit. Talking about, oh, I thought when you get home you weren't gonna wear no skinny jeans. So, yeah, cause I used to talk shit about the skinnies. Like I used to talk shit. So she was and then I seen it start declining once the comfortability of me being home. I seen it start declining. So it ain't really no way to prepare for it, but she got me home. She used her resource she could, and she put that work in. She stood with me, even though I was wrong as a motherfucker, but she always stood with me. Even since I was young, like I was bad as shit as a kid. So she was a soldier though, and she from the streets, so she know what's up. But it's different when you from the streets, but you're raising a child. You wanna raise them right.
Speaking of raising a child, you're about to be raising one of your own.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate that.
How do you feel about stepping into the role of fatherhood?
I never wanted children, like, to be honest. Like, I feel like how Oprah felt. I never really but, because she basically, she was like, she don't want no nanny to raise her kids because of the work she put in.
Right.
And I fully understand that because I came straight home. Like, I always tell people I can't never really stop rapping because a lot of time that I put in this, I could have spent with my mother and shit. So,
right.
But once I found out, I was like, damn. I was like, damn. But once I found out it was a boy, it changed a lot of shit. It changed a lot of shit for me because I get a chance to really like touch on a lot of shit that I know that could have like took me in different directions. Not saying like at the end of the day, a person gonna be a person and go the way they want, but opportunity change shit.
Right.
Like opportunity change. So I'm excited now. I'm excited, and the mother is great. We good. I know her since high school, so I don't gotta really worry about no bullshit or no crazy baby mama drama.
So should we let mom introduce?
Huh?
So I was going to ask, honestly, first, before we even got to that part, I was going to ask, how important is it for you to leave a legacy? And then you mentioned that you were having a voice. I didn't know you were having a glory. But how important is it for you all to have, you know, what you're doing now so you can have something to pass on to your kids?
Shit, the way they talking about with the world and the black household gonna be at 0%, I don't even know if I want to leave some here, but long as, like I said, opportunity and resources. So to be able to lead someone to carry my last name and carry on my family, like we lost all our elders for real. So I gotta instill some strong shit in them, cause I'm gonna leave him something, but he gotta know what to do with it. He gotta know what to do with it, how to invest it. Like just having it don't mean shit, cause like being on the streets, like I done came into money, lost money, came into money, and I learned that money is not really, it's nothing but a resource. It's a tool. Like you can have fun buying all the shit you want, run around, that shit. At the end of the day, you still feel the same as when you don't got it. Like so, I just want to be able to instill in them to understand his purpose and to find that purpose. And a lot of people, it's hard to find a purpose, but just if you can't find a purpose, just help somebody else find theirs, and you might find the other side of that. I just want them to be like, I don't know, I ain't no saint, don't get me wrong, but I love helping people, and I love like seeing people be able to reach goals, small or big. And as long as he do that, he gonna be good. He gonna be straight. Cause I bumped into a lot of people. Like the opportunities I had in these 2 years is crazy. And a lot of that shit came from me just doing some shit to help somebody. And I bumped into somebody that pushed me up a notch in what I'm doing.
So when you were in prison, what kept you going though? You were raised. You know, so you were growing up while you were in there. You were raised before you got in there to an extent. But you know, part of your transition, you still had to learn how to become a man in there. But what kept you going?
Honestly, being young, like, cause when you young, you don't really give a fuck. Like, you cuss on that?
Yeah, you cuss.
When you young, like, that was even our laws, like entire youth, but going there young, not giving a fuck, like, numbs you in a sense to prison. Like, I never really, cause I didn't have nothing on the street that was really significant enough to lose it and be like, oh my God, I lost this. I went in there as a child for real. Like everything that got lost in the streets always was in the streets, you feel me? So I just went in there like, fuck it, like we thugging, like what's up? Like so and the energy I had matched prison energy at the time. So and once I woke up, I was on like my 9th, 10th year. And young dudes started coming in there, like they couldn't read and all that shit. I was like, oh. That's when they hit me, like, oh, this shit. And one thing I had learned that it wasn't like directly my fault. That's when I started learning about the industrial prison system and the privatized and how like the black community had no problem with black on black violence until crack was introduced and how crack was introduced. Once I started getting deep into that, I was like, oh shit. But just to get back to your question, just what kept me going was just my mother for real, cause she like when I went in there, she like, I'm fucking okay. I don't know what name to call her because I don't want to like. But they was like, she was like, don't fuck with that and don't be gambling and get your GED. Don't get no tattoos till you're 16. Like she set rules for them.
So education.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. I got my GED songs. I went in. I never been no dumb one.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. How did that lead to you expanding?
I went in. I just was. My energy just get violent when people mess with people I love, or I think somebody trying to play with me because I was small and shit like that. But outside of all that shit, I was always a sharp motherfucker when it came to like just putting shit together. Like I definitely was on it. Like I started like this music shit. It always been my dream, and I had that's how I met DJ Quicksilver. That's how we got a nice relationship because he came in there in 06. A show I did, like the radio came in there. He came in there. And just to hear somebody of his stature to be like, man, keep going, you got it. That shit, hey, man, I'm gonna fuck this shit up when I get home. Even though I never knew if I was gonna get home, but I'm gonna fuck this shit up.
So y'all had shows in there, and they had like real like guests that came and saw y'all perform?
Yeah, that's why they say I'm a part of it, because it's always a way to manipulate anything. Like, you gotta think, it was a time where it was legal for white people to discriminate against us. And that was the law.
Right.
So, like, the civil rights had to fight a law so any laws that's in front of you always can get changed, bent or whatever. And that's how I always went at everything in jail. Like we got it to the point where even with we was about to get on PBS with one of my youth programs. We was about to get on PBS, but a lot of dudes had victim alert tags, meaning like they charge was high. Even myself charged high profile. That the family don't want to see you in the media. Yeah. So we had them victim alert tags, so we couldn't get on that job. I was like, shit. Yeah. So I just always was pushing, like hustling in there, sending the money home. I just wanted to be a part of my family. So I was like sent money home. My nieces and nephews, they had good report cards. I sent them some money so they could remember me. Because I looked at it, if I was gonna stay in there for 40 years, they gonna be grown in the next 10, 20 years. So I want them to know who I am as they growing up, not just somebody over the phone or not just somebody they come to see. So you know you gotta, when you send money out of jail, they send it in a check. So to be like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, you gotta check with your name, right? You know, they're like, oh shit, they put it on their wall.
Right, I said they got your info on too, so you can, that's a good look. And that instills in them, you still doing something, no, regardless of what the boundaries that they try to impose upon you, you still making a way for yourself. So that's really important for them to see as well. So shout out to you and with everything that you're doing with your organizations. Because I wanted to have you speak on how you feel about, rappers in prison reform and things like that, having that platform and the duality within the music. And I've seen you perform. Honestly, I've heard you perform just because of where I'm from and mutual people or whatever. So I'm familiar. But honestly, I see you perform in person at the Titan Awards, and you commanded the room, and the volume even went out, like the sound went out, but you still had that. So to see like your passion and keeping that in you, like I said, what I was asking you, what keeps you going, but also taking that energy and putting it into spreading the positivity and getting awareness out is really important to you. So I wanted to salute you on that as well.
It's definitely huge, because you know a lot of rappers that say like, they always say I ain't a rapper, not you as a rapper. Then they say like I ain't no role model. Man, once you get any platform, you're a role model. And, whatever you choose to do, if you do, I'm just so happen to be a person. I don't drink, I don't smoke. It looked like I'm just that model role, but I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to be real. Cause I know at the end of the day that shit attract. Like that shit, like motherfuckers think shit sweet. And the day and age we live in, you gotta think like, I don't know y'all ages, but growing up, growing up, 90s, 2000s, it was a time where PG murder rate was always 200 pushing. The city murder rate was always 200 plus pushing. Now it would be like in the 80s, and so people don't even understand. Like they think it's so valuable. You don't even have to curry it the same way no more. So, and it's so easy to get money. And it's so easy. It was a time where it was not easy to. It was not easy to go out there and sell shirts. Like nobody wanted. Like,
I remember me and my folks, we used to work like 3 jobs, still going to school in high school. It was not easy. Even then, we still had to support our family. You know what I'm saying? So like now, it's I don't know, man. Like you said,
they don't. And I just want to. Just being outside all the time, looking like I had a guy come home that was locked up, but he came home and he sold MOB shirts, mob shirts. He knew in Baltimore was a lot of bloods out there, and he took advantage of the market and sold MOB shirts. Ended up opening his own store, ended up turned that to $100,000, and he gone now. Like he up just off selling shirts. So like people gotta really take advantage of the time we live in, and they so trapped in their mind thinking it's a certain way, and it's really not. Like you hanging on the block and white people, like around one of my old neighborhoods around 13th Street, like a white dude walked through the alley with a cat on a leash. Like, it's not.
I feel like I've seen that before.
Yeah, like it's different, and I think people should just take advantage of it, man. It's not hard. It's not hard.
And this opportunity.
Definitely.
So lately you've been working on the Carter, the Return to the Carter.
Return to the Carter. Yeah.
So talk about that a little bit.
Oh, that's like dead. Like everybody that know me know I'm a Wayne head. Like Wayne and Pac. It was to a point. That's all I listened to my whole life until I got exposed to more music. But growing up, I just always fucked with Wayne, and I was locked up for all the Carters, so I ain't get to like go over the beats when they drop like everybody got to do. So I was always in my cell like, man, when I get home, I'm gonna go all them motherfuckers. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm basically touching through all the beats and people picking them too. Different people picking different favorite beats from different colors. And I had the chance to like link up with Bangladesh, one of the producers, Millie and 6'7", and now we working. So
do you plan on making it like a series of projects, or just one project with a compilation of different beats? Or you want to really do every beat?
I'm gonna have to break it down because like people like do this beat, do that.
Hey, I want to suggest some stuff.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to break it down because it's five albums, so I'm gonna have to break it down. I'll probably do like. I might do 5. He did 5. I might do 5.
Okay.
Can I make my suggestion on air right now? I just want to ask you to do Birdman Jr. Just do Bill.
Oh yeah, that's the jump.
That's him before him.
Yeah, because you know it was a lot of shots in there. Took at like dudes he would now, better now. Yeah, I definitely gotta do that.
I ain't seen that live since 05. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, even saying, I remember when I was going to trial. And I think it was 05, and they was like, Lil Wayne, I was in the sheriff car, and the lady was telling me her daughter knew. So I'm like, oh yeah, so she cut the radio on for her. And they was like, Lil Wayne coming out before the backyard band. I was sick. Like,
what's your favorite Carter beat, like of any of the beats that?
Millie, that
is your favorite.
That joint. Yeah,
that's why you got that one out of the way.
You only got one version of that?
What, Melly? Yeah. I wanted to go on it again because you know he got a couple verses out there. I wanted to go on it again, but I just like love how I went on that jump. And I had sent it to Bangladesh. He was like, God. Then he quoted my lyrics. That made me feel good. I was like, oh shit. I was like,
that's
this shit
dope.
real.
Yeah.
Like to be in a cell, like wanting to go off this beat and talking about, cause like Bangladesh whole career and how iconic he is to be like in communication with him. That should be fun.
And really focusing enough when you're listening, when you quoting them. Like it's one thing for him to say, keep going, brother. But he really listening.
Right. You know, and he made the beat, so he know like.
Let me see if you fuck my beat up or not.
So that shit was dope as a motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break it down. I'm working on that, and then I'm gonna. I got EP already done. I'm just waiting on the cover art, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. Right after that, I got a compilation album, and then right after that, get a compilation album with Marvis, Tootie, and we working all the way through the summer, hit up the fall. That's it. That's all I like to do. Work. No, I don't even take vacation, none of that shit. Like, I'm in LA for the first time, Post been on a vacation, I ended up in the studio the next day, so.
So when the baby gonna drop?
April.
He's figuring into existence.
He gonna come in the first watch. He gonna come before the 19th. Okay, though, Aries.
I post the sonogram. She gonna say we have it, man. So they think we have it.
I'm saying Marvish, like we're having a Marvish. I'm pregnant. Like we're pregnant, like.
I got a lot of hate mail.
But you get a lot of that's expect more of that as your success grows, which it will. So you gonna be, you know, the trolls is out there. That's what they do.
They was on that. Well, I try to respond to everybody too. I get love from everybody. I respond to everybody. Like with my hoodies and shit, my merch I sell. I do all that shit by hand, just so I can write them something. Some people be asking for pictures, I send them pictures and all that shit. I try to keep it real as I can, because I know it's going to be a time where I ain't going to be able to and shit.
Yeah, you leaving your legacy now, you know what I'm saying, more ways, so it's going to always be able to spread that love. Shout out to that, so yeah, exactly.
So tell them where they can follow you, keep up with your movement, get your music, get your merch.
Yeah, just as we learned the day, you can't have everything on the grind. On the grind, that was Marvish.Young. On Facebook, Young E-Class, Snap, they be nice on Snapchat. I'm starting giving that up. You can just Google Young E-Class, that's gonna find a line on me and shit. Young E-Class, that shit, everything will come up. Everything will come up. Holler at me, I holler back.
You're definitely an extraordinary class of a person. Like, you really are. Like, I can get in there. I get the energy. I've been around you, but I've never been able to really have in-depth conversations, usually at events and passing and things like that. But I can understand now why you did get that name.
Supposedly, you know my nickname. My street name Elmo and shit. Everybody like,
Elmo! Oh my God, I wouldn't have expected that.
yeah, that's it. Cause I used to, when the little Tickle Me dog came out, I used to laugh. I mean, my voice don't got no face. So. Yeah, real life. Back when they couldn't, you know, when we couldn't call, when boys couldn't call girls' house at a certain age.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to call this girl on three-way to get the
Her the eggs, and then
and she was like, "Oh, your voice, you can do it yourself."
Oh, well, thank you for coming through and chopping it up with us. You have to come back.
You were a pleasure.
Absolutely. It's the DMV Culture Club.
I'ma hold you down with you. Never find a girl like me. I had to show you real than you. Driving through the town and you. I'ma hold you down. If you need me, I'll be on it. Never find a girl like me, boy, I need to warn ya. Had to show you real, then you put me in that foreign. Driving through the town and you with me in my corner. Late night calls with you, boy, when I'm horny. Yeah, we got that bond, can't explain it, but it's wanted. I be at your crib, I be chillin' with your mama. Got that good cookie breakfast every morning. When you be in the field, I be with you catching plays too. I'm who got your money, got the keys to your place too. Won't never need another, can't no other man replace you. Always have each other, even when it's not my place to. You know that I love you, fuck with anybody else say. Through pain and the rain, you can always look my way. Even through bad times, you should know that I'm gon' stay. Boy, you know I'm spoiled, it's like every day my birthday. I'ma hold you down, if you need me, I'll be on it. Never found a girl like me, boy, I need to warn ya. Had to show you real, then you put me in that foreign. Driving through the town and you with me in my corner. All the late night calls with you, boy, when I'm horny. Yeah, we got that bond, can't explain it, but it's wanted. I be at your crib, I be chillin' with your mama. Got that good cookie breakfast every morning. Say you wanna take me, I'ma be in bed waiting. We the hottest topic now, tryna figure out is we dating. All we got to worry about doubling the price we making. I never thought it could happen, but all it took was patience. If I need that, then you got it, I ain't even gotta ask for it. You solve all my worries, put some stamps up on my passport. Never question what I want, all you do is support. My love for you so strong, hope you know I'm giving my all. I'ma hold you down, if you need me, I'll be on it. Never find a girl like me, boy, I need to warn ya. Had to show you real.